The leash.
If you only got one, don't expect a big thing.
What the hell are you doing? No snacks till the third shot. Hand it over. You're new around here, aren't you? Or have I just forgotten you? I had an assistant I'll never forget. Nightingale. It was a delight to work with and a great drinking buddy.
I wasn't planning to.
I know what you're here about. The first ones in the house. But we'll enjoy it, right? It's just down the hall.
It's the next thing you'll like to forget. I'll remember. Come on, have a seat.
All right. Let's sample the goods. Let's have one. And then we can talk about what, where, and how much. Here's to the start of our partnership.
All right. Here's to our partnership.
Not even a flinch, huh? That sort of bravado isn't gonna impress me. When you're drinking, you've gotta put your heart into it. So, where are we? How about another one?
I'm not interested in vodka.
A man with no interest in vodka is a man with no interest in life itself. What motivates him then? How can you trust him? And most importantly, why share a drink with him? Hmm? Look, about those colors. Leave them out next time. The shop's closed. What's the point of stocking up on colors if I don't have a leash? It was a promising project, sure. But it's time to bid it farewell. Bottoms up, Stalker.
I'm interested in a different project. The controller. You were a part of it.
The last thing I need is another Sherpa pestering me. That grad student is obsessed with the subject. The idea of blissful ignorance is utterly beyond him. That means I could use another drink. After the third shot of my elixir, even the most hopeless souls can start to grasp the basics of abstract thinking. Then we can talk for real. So what do you say? You down for a few more drinks, or maybe just one for the roads?
Let's have another one. Sure.
To abstract thinking. If man is the measure of all things, then the measure of a man is 3 shots of this magic vodka. So go ahead, ask your questions while I'm feeling charitable.
How do you destroy phantoms and defeat someone who can create induced illusions?
Seen double, eh? You probably just had some bad vodka. Try some of mine. It's good for more than just keeping radiation at bay.
When I saw the man who created those phantoms, I was stone cold sober.
Ha ha ha, and I was stone cold sober when I saw evidence that it was impossible. But who am I to forbid you from living in a world of illusions? If you're really so eager, drag your ass to X5. That's where the whole 3-ring circus used to be. Try to find a blueprint for the suppressor. It's out to help you. I'm all out of vodka anyway. Come on. I'll give you the key card for the lab. The colors were crude instruments. The suppressors, on the other hand, they were designed to dampen activity of a fine nature. Now, where did I put it? No, that's just some junk. Ah, look, a pickle. I'll save it for you. Hold on. Let me give you the key to the X5 first.
All right. What were we talking about?
No, that's just some junk. Ah, look, a pickle. I'll save it for later. Fuck, where are you off to? The artifact just popped out of the stairs! Grab it, Stalker! Left. No, right. Catch that sucker! Why, you're light on your feet, Stalker. You can hang on to this one. Yep, seems like I gave the keycard for X5 to Sherpa after all. Anyway, if you want the suppressor, you need to talk to that boring grad student yourself. He's over in Nagrop.
I ask you to vacate the premises. I'm occupying it and there's nothing here to take.
Calm down, Sher.
Is the professor doing okay? He didn't succumb to intoxication from that poison of his, did he? It's alcohol by what a fall from grace. A great sign.
Balov sent me to get the key card for X5. I'm looking for the
It took Dvupalov a whole 6 months just to remember my name while I served him food every day. And now he tells you
It's tough to avoid having a drink.
that stuff is pure poison. All right, I'll give you the card. It's too risky for me in there anyway. But you've got to promise me that you'll search X5 for any paper.
Tell me what you know about the control.
The Controller project did involve some research on phantoms, but its main objective was to develop specimens modified with both. Unlike their mutant predecessors, which were impossible to keep in their cages, these were meant to be trained as soldiers to Can you imagine? Not even S.T.A.L.K.E.R is attempting anything like that nowadays. They haven't even.
Why do you want those
I tried to convince Professor Dvupalov that I'm a worthy successor to his great work. But all I received from him was a couple of... I'm talking about research that could etch our names into history. Since the professor didn't seem to...
Since I'm headed to X5, tell me.
Until recently, no one even knew it existed. The research there was classified, and the lab had been... Then duty did some cleanup with heavy explosives there, and found hidden levels beneath I used certain informal channels to reach out to the professor. That's how I found out it was an old mutant research lab. I can't even...
Hand me that key card, and I'll see what I can do about it.
All right. It's not like I've got much of a choice. But keep those papers in mind, Stalker. You'll need to head all the way down, but if you're willing to do the job... I'll go check on the professor in the meantime. Seems like every time I look away, he's got a new drink in...
Can't you just move on?
The Stalker, he's back! Those papers I mentioned, do you have them?
Where are your manners, young man? You won't even offer a man a shit and pour him a cold one?
Here. I don't want to be anywhere near these things.
This is... Yes! This is it! At last!
There's nothing exciting in there anyhow. I've told you before, young man, if even my own work can end in failure.
Faust wasn't exactly a failure. In a way. Haven't you heard? He tapped into the X network, brought the monolith back, and caused a bloodbath all over the zone.
So he's... your project? The abilities you incorporate...
Shut up! I knew I was right all along. So that bunch of old farts in pots haven't given up on my research. Hooking him up to the monolith was a stroke of genius.
Thanks for those papers. They're a treasure worth all the years I spent at Malachite. We'll stay in touch.
And I told them that the only way to create a true controller is to preserve his cap. Sure, right now the choices he's making don't align with what the
MDST?
The scientists from Project X who, unlike me, were eager to continue. Officially, they had no funding or approval to proceed. However, C consciousness wasn't content with merely creating the zone. That's why they needed the monolith. And later on, Faust and his abilities.
Why did you create...
The mutants turned out to be far too unpredictable. Usually, the Liege had some success with more primitive tools. But I believed we weren't without consciousness and human empathy. Their C abilities were pitiful.
Who is Faust now?
We granted him the abilities of a controller mutant. See, there's no more Project X, no C consciousness. No, I believe the monolith became an idea to him. Give a man an idea he can grasp, and he'll do much more than he would.
I found the suppressor.
All right. I have all the work I did.
A lot of people died.
Were they good people? Well, then fine. You're as much of a fool as I am if you think you can set things right. Go ahead and kill Faust. Stop.
Thanks for those papers. They're a treasure.
You need something fixed? Well, will your item remain the same when I'm finished with it, or will it undergo a complete Come back anytime.